Jack laying half naked underground, bitten by a rattlesnake he bought from a traveling circus before it went down. He was honoring Jesus with his rattlesnake dance. Lord, couldn't you have given him one more chance? Bewildered Mary was part of the congregation too. She came flying down into the valley one day on a pale white horse with burning hooves. That's strange, said Reverend Jack. I didn't expect revelation to come so soon. Let's use that to enhance our message while we're pushing through. While we're pushing through. One late November night, there was a knock upon the church house door. Standing in the acid rain was a figure in black none of them had seen before. Oh, is that you, Gabriel? Reverend Jack said. Would you like to come inside? Nah, my name is actually Satan, the figure said. My business been going down for a while. So the three of them sat down in the dim, sharing a bottle of warm soy milk. Satan's eyes on Mary, caressing like soft Japanese vintage silk. I came here to end you, Satan said, and laughed in a peculiar way. But thing is, after having seen your game, I really don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to. Ooh, don't know what to say. 'Cause you've been running my show way more efficient than I ever did. I don't know how you do it, but you have some real guts. Heaven forbid. So I decided to leave it to you, and hell, I'm your biggest fan. You know, devilish fires ain't nothing to your systematic extermination plan. Devilish fires. So, 1995. Devilish fire. So here we are, Reverend Jack on the ground, snake bitten and cold. How is it gonna go with apocalypse now when Mary's left to herself and alone? She took off into the city on the back of her pale white horse, on fire, pressing on for Armageddon to come. Satan, just a regular dude by her side. By her side.
Bucky, we've got a birthday shout out. Yeah, this one goes out to Lynn Heron. No, that's Ken Heron. Oh, it's not Ken Heron. It's his birthday. Oh, yeah, he's a drone guy that has a channel called Ken Heron Aerial Video. Yes, he is. And he's a pretty funny guy. And he's got a gig going on this weekend in Brownsville, Tennessee. Yeah, it's called Einfield. Yes, it is. You want to sing him happy birthday? Sure. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ken. Happy birthday to you. Alrighty, welcome to ArtCo Drones and Entertainment tonight. For those of you that are not at my field, hey, we're still doing the show tonight. Thanks for glad to have you guys here. We've got a good show for you tonight, and a lot to talk about. I've been watching some of the live streams going on at Minefield, and some of it is pretty interesting. So let's get the show going. Let's welcome all the way from New York. It is Charles Gillespie. Welcome.
Hey, Art, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Did you catch my happy birthday for Ken?
I must have. When did you put it up?
Just before I came up.
Oh, then no.
Oh, okay. Let's bring in the pawn shop guy. It's Lon. Welcome.
Hey, Lon.
Hey, Chuckles. What's up?
So, did the audio play when I played the happy birthday for Ken?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know how you feel about Ken, but it's his birthday a couple days ago, and so today is Minefield in Tennessee, Brownsville, Tennessee, not Texas, but I just happened to catch the VTOL flight, which was pretty cool. Yeah, I wanted to type in, would you ride it? So,
yeah, Ken says that a lot in elementary schools.
yes, he does.
That's his favorite pickup line.
Uh-huh. Yeah, would you ride it?
Hello, little boy. Would you ride it? Okay, done. I'm not gonna. Done. Okay.
So how's the weather in Michigan?
Oh, fine. It was really nice. We had Metro Cruise today. So
cool.
Everybody gets their cars and whatever together, and they drive up and down this road all day.
Yeah, they do the same thing in the Detroit area called the Woodard Cruise.
What about on Bell Island too? They do the Bell Island meetup.
Okay, cool.
In Detroit, I'm saying. I've been to that before. Everybody gets on Bell Island with their cars and whatnot.
Okay. Yep. Boy, I haven't been to Bell Island. God, so many years.
I've been to 10 at least. It's been at least 10.
Yeah. I think it's been back in the 70s when I was there.
Yikes.
It was a school trip. So
okay.
That was kind of
cool. Did you go to the zoo? Did you go to the zoo or the amusement park?
I think we went to the aquarium. I think there's an aquarium there.
There was. I don't know if there still is.
Yep. So that was pretty cool.
Back in the 70s, Detroit was still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You could go to Detroit and come back home with your life.
Right. Right.
You didn't have a security guard to go to freaking White Castle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
you could go to Detroit with some level of certainty that you might make it home.
Yeah.
You know,
That's right. Welcome with the certainty all the way from the land down under. Let's welcome Dominic.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry
you-
about that. Someone called me just as you started, and I went, okay, I'll have to just go off and
what did they call you, Mike? Did they call you a Mary?
mm,
A wanker?
yeah.
A Shayla? Or did they call you a nine, Mike?
yeah.
Yeah, I just had to go and move a few kangaroos out the way.
Ah, there
All
you
right,
go.
Yeah.
Yep. I
That's
thought
what
they
we call
called them
them.
Ruse down there. Ruse and Sheila's. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a bar and grill in Greeley, Colorado called the Down Under. And on the bathroom doors it said Boomers and Sheila's. So yeah, so you had to figure out what the hell they mean. I hope I'm going in the right one.
The
Yeah.
Down Under.
I think
Something good name for a
yeah,
gay bar.
yeah. Mhm. Well, and they used to have comedy there, and I actually did pretty good there up until the last time I was there. It was a comedy competition, and one of the other a-hole comics that was there, he got all his buddies to heckle me. And
No,
it-
I've got to correct you on something. We used to have comedy. That's
Ah,
it. We
that's
didn't have
right.
to put anything else after that. We used to have comedy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then it died.
I had to correct you on that.
Nothing's funny
I
anymore,
just said, yeah, these guys are not going to shut up. Good night, everybody. And I walked off the stage. And so the guy that was running the competition went to shake my hand, said thank you, and slipped me $50. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
You put it in your G string?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me just slip this 50 in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, so I've been watching a few live clips from Brownsville. So I sold the Mavic 2 Pro, and yeah, and boy does eBay hose you on fees and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
PayPal too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still waiting for the payment. Yeah,
Yeah. You haven't even got hit by PayPal yet, huh? You haven't even been hit with a fee from PayPal yet, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, yeah. PayPal's gonna hit you for a fee too.
Yep. So gotta wait for that money to show up. And they said, "Oh yeah, it should arrive by the 30th." I'm like, going, "Shit, you gotta be kidding me!"
You didn't ship it yet, right?
Yeah, I did.
Are you what?
Oh, you know what? I think
What? You shipped it before you got payment.
yeah, because I was worried that if I didn't ship it, they'd just say, "Oh, the guy didn't ship it," and he'd bitch at me, and I still wouldn't get paid. So, and it could be that the guy already paid it, and they're just holding up funds. That's what.
Oh,
Sounded like
yeah.
to me.
The guy paid PayPal, and PayPal's holding it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant the guy hadn't paid.
No,
No.
the guy's paid.
Uh,
It's just that PayPal is now sitting
Yeah.
on it.
yeah, they're holding it until the guy gets his drone.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's fair enough.
But the upside is they give you a deal on the shipping. You know, they lower the Still, I
I
didn't
hose
have
you in other areas.
Yeah, I didn't have to print out a label for it. So all I had to do is go down to the post office, show them the QR code, and
Bang,
boom,
there
they
you
printed
go.
out the label, slapped it on there, and said, "Here." And they gave me, "Here's your tracking." Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe is saying that eBay's doing it, not PayPal. But didn't the guy use PayPal to pay? I don't. Everything I've ever bought off eBay, I use PayPal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do too.
Mm.
Hmm.
I guess you don't have to use PayPal though.
Yep.
Yeah, cool, Cat. We all heard about it. Ian's up in arms about it. In fact, he got rid of his iPhone over it.
I just get rid of Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I hear what he's saying. I mean, people are giving you money for free because my first question to him was, well, does that affect the person that gives you the money? And he said, no. I said, well, if I give you $100 and Apple's taking $30 of it, you still get $70 for free, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that they should get 30%. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying you're complaining because they're taking part of the free money people are just giving you out of the goodness of their hearts. And I don't think Apple should get any of it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think Apple should get dilly squat.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because they haven't done a damn thing. They're just hosting the app.
Yep.
Apple hosts the app, and that's it. Maybe they should make it a paid app if that's the way they feel about it. Make Patreon a paid app. We got to pay $5 for it or something. At least they'll get a piece of the pie.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody's got to get a clip of the ticket these days.
Yeah, man. By the time you get to the end, all the beaks have been wet. There's nothing left.
Yeah. Everybody flips.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. On the other hand, like I said, yeah, it's money people are giving you for free. So it's kind of hard for me to, get too, hyped about it. I'm like, yeah. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, the drone only had one battery. And so I, sweetened the pot a little bit. Didn't ask for way over $800. I set it at $725. So yeah, so I'm getting less than 600. I'm like, oh shit.
Did you check with Adorama just out of curiosity?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I always advise Adorama, not because I think they're the greatest, but they're not. Typically, they're pretty fair. And you just send them the shit. They send you a label, so there's no shipping involved from you. You ship them the shit, and then they look at it, and they'll give you a pre-offer. You'll go on their website. They'll tell you how much they think they'll give you. Then you send them the shit. If you agree with that, then you send them the shit. They give you the label. They look at it and make sure everything's copacetic, and they cut you a check. You know what I mean? At least the next day, you the check too. By the way, yeah. So you might have got more on eBay. I'm not gonna say you wouldn't. Yeah. But there's less of this. What you got right now? This waiting to see what happens. Stuff you got going on right now. This waiting to see what happens. If the guy tries to scam you, tries to tell eBay he didn't get it, tries to, what I mean? Well, all these dirt or tell me it's broken. Yeah,
Oh, I pat the crap out of it. I put so much.
I'm saying Marcus showed somebody something on eBay, and then they sent it. They said, "Oh yeah, it's broken," and sent it back. They must have crashed it like within a couple weeks or something of getting it. Mm-hmm. So they sent it back to him, claiming it was
right.
It was broken.
And so I got a couple guitars I'm gonna sell, but not on eBay. I'm gonna do it on Marketplace because, especially the Ibanez, it'd be a bitch to ship out. Yeah, and I'd be worried that it might get busted in shipping. Yeah. So this way you do that, and I'm just trying to pare down some shit and get rid of shit because hey, I'm gonna be leaving the country someday. You know?
Oh yeah, is that soon?
No, that's a couple years off.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna have to celebrate.
Did you take Ken with you? Speaking of Ken Heron, did you take Ken Heron with you? Drop him off in Singapore. Drop him off in Singapore.
There you go.
You get along with the little lady boys, probably.
Yeah, there you go. Well, they got those in Angeles City too. up there, up north of Manila. And let's see. What else? Yes. So I've got some dishware that my parents had like forever, and it's called Willowware, which is,
Oh, yeah.
is Chinese porcelain. And
wow.
it's that you probably remember that when you were a little kid, your parents had this dishes that was blue and white, and it
Yeah.
had Chinese
Yep.
buildings and houses and
Yeah.
stuff on it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that actually. Even I've seen that. Wow.
Yeah, that's called Willowware, and
Oh.
on the back it'll give you, information, when it was made and all that shit. And so I've got plates. I've got serving plates, where you can put a turkey on it. And I've got, I'm wondering, I might have some, wool pattern. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Michael.
Mr. Kitty. Hey, do they
Miss-
have any Mad Madigan cutlery to go with that Willow?
Will
When was the
pattern.
last time you seen the movie Willow? Come on, you guys are
Yes.
the big fucking.
I saw it. I laughed.
Yeah, thank you, Charles. Sheesh, you guys are the big, what trivia boys. You can't
Yes.
mention any movie in the planet without you guys knowing everybody that was in it, what the shoe size is, what they have for lunch the day of shooting.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Where the last bowel movement was. I mean,
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
And it even came with, we've got some coffee mugs too. So got that. And so if I could sell that as a set, I could probably get a pretty penny for it, I hope.
I want
And
a roadshow with it.
Antique Roadshow. There you go. Yeah.
And, I say get the pickers out there, but I think one of them died, didn't he? Remember the guys that went and placed people's houses or whatever and picked over their old shit?
Yeah.
What was that called?
American Pickers.
Thank you very much.
Oh
Charles.
yeah, that
Pickers.
was God, it was
Skinny guy and a chubby guy, and they went all over.
it was the chubby guy that had a stroke
Heart
or something.
attack? Oh, okay.
Yeah, heart attack. That was. Oh God! Now you got me thinking about. I know one was Wolf, and the other guy's name was Fisk. Okay, American Pickers. God dang it!
You look it up if you want to. Sorry, just that would be the way to go. Who knows? Have an estate sale.
Oh yeah, it was Frank Wolf. I think that passed away.
Wolf, huh?
Frank
Okay.
Frank Fritz. Yes,
Frank
Yep.
Fritz.
And Mike Wolf.
Mike Wolf.
Yeah, he's the skinny guy. And Danielle Colby. Who can forget
chick.
Danielle?
It was always
Yeah.
in the office. They would
Yes.
call her. Yeah.
Yeah, she was the burlesque girl. Yep.
Yeah, I met them once. Not that I'm bragging about it. I happened to be on a job, and I do garage doors, right? I was way back in the day when I was doing residential, and it was hilarious because they couldn't get the garage open; it had broken, so they called an emergency call for us to come out there and get the garage door working, so they could get. I think it was a Mustang out of the garage or some shit, like a '60s Mustang, I think it was.
Right.
The garage door was busted, and they were trying to get the car out of there. So, I didn't talk to him. I'm just like, I met him briefly. No big deal. I'm not, like I said, I'm not bragging. They just happened to be around here out in the sticks. Some guy had a barn find, basically.
Oh, cool. Cool. And you remember a show called Rick Steves Travels with Rick Steves? He was the guy that, he was on PBS. He had a travel
Jesus.
show.
Fuck no, I haven't seen that on PBS. The last time I watched on PBS was Sesame Street.
No, this was back. He started back in the 70s. My dad was a loved this show because he wanted to travel to all those places, and he mostly went to Europe, and that's where my dad went. Well, sadly, that guy has cancer. So, yeah.
Now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got to be, what, 90, right? You're talking about, that's 50 years ago you're talking about, right?
Rick Steves. Rick Steves. He is 69 years old. Yep.
What was he, like 20 when he was doing the show?
Yep.
Oh, my bad.
So, yeah.
There's a middle-aged guy.
He had a bunch of travel books. My dad had a ton of those travel books. And later on, my dad did go to some of those places. So I'm glad he got to do that before he passed away, which was cool. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
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 What else? No new drones. Still waiting for the NEO to come out. Right?
Yeah, don't hold your breath, by the way.
Yeah.
All the latest. Well, the Jasper Ellens is eating some crow right now. It's pretty funny because they were all claiming it was going to come out the 20th. They had everybody convinced it's coming the 20th. Yeah. I'm telling them the whole time that's not going to happen. I kept telling them September 5th, but now it's not even September 5th isn't even certain. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it was just pretty funny. I kept telling them, "Where does 20th come from? What?" No, I'm like, September 5th has been the story the whole time. I don't know where this 20th came from.
Right.
You know, they're having trouble getting it in the U.S. from what I hear.
Okay.
That's the story. I hear the container ship is sitting off the shore right now, and they're having trouble getting through customs or something. That's the story. Yeah, I don't know for sure though.
They already have the FCC thing up.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They should be good to go. Yeah.
Well, they got a lot of eyes on them right now, and they're looking for excuses to screw them up. You know what I mean? And it's
that's true.
Trying to make things hard for them.
Yep. Why bring them over, and then a couple months later, we can't bring anymore? No, that sucks.
Yeah. So.
Yep. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat. We've got Grant, Mr. S. We got Michael, Full Cat, and we got Warren, Akira Show, Steve Knowles, and Joe, Captain Joe America, USA Drone Flyer, Charles Kolaski. We've got Brad, Nana's Attic. And who else? Oh, London Art's here. He's here. Yeah. Yeah.
Not that jackass.
Yeah. Who cares? And that is about. Guess who was in my neighborhood today?
Mr. Rogers?
No, it was Ron Lockwood.
Ron Lockwood. Wow.
Yep, he came down to Denver. He's on his way to Alaska. So we had lunch today. So nice. I think I have his photo somewhere around here.
Is he driving?
Yeah, he drove down there. Yep.
He's driving to Alaska?
No, he drove down to Denver to okay. Hold on.
Get on a plane?
Yep.
Okay.
Get on
they don't have airports in Wyoming, huh?
Well, it was cheaper to go to Denver than it is to get out of Rapid City.
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
Wyoming's such a, you'd almost assume that. Do they have roads in Wyoming?
It's Ron.
Oh, shit. It's Ron.
Oh, man.
Ron.
Ron.
Hey, howdy. Yeah.
I took a hotel room in Colorado to avoid the higher cost of flying out of Wyoming. Okay. Hey, I don't know. It must have been a lot different then. It must have been a lot different.
It is actually out of Rapid City, South Dakota, which is 2 hours east, or Gillette, Wyoming, which is like 45 minutes. But yeah, prices are like huge difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
and it's light out of there. Yeah, no matter what airline. And you can come down here and I got a hotel and 10 days, 12 days of parking for like $205.
Okay, cool.
And I didn't want to drive down here tomorrow morning, but yeah, it worked out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you got the driving time and all that, of course. But what do you say? It's only 2 hours?
It's about 5 to get down here.
Jesus, though. I don't know, Ron. That's 10 hours of your life, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's that worth? You know, 10 hours.
It's worth being with me. Yeah. Yeah, what the heck?
I don't
Like,
know.
Rock
Man.
could have been with Tim Heron, Lon's favorite guy. Yeah.
What? What? Oh, I thought you were going to bring him in. I'm looking for the leave studio button. No, we used to do that from here too. Everybody would go to Chicago to fly out.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, you know what? It's 3 hours there, 3 hours back. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you saving? $100, $200?
Yeah.
You know, it depends on how you look at it. You know what I mean?
A little car of mine, it cost me about $30 to drive here.
Oh yeah, the gas, but the time is my problem.
You know what, Art? I did ask the gal at the front desk, and I said, "Hey, how's your security here?" She was, "What do you mean?" I said, "Do you got cameras outside?" She goes, "No." She goes, "You worried about your vehicle?" I said, "Well, mine in particular, as junky as it is, probably not." But she did tell me that Ford and pickups, any kind of Ford especially, is the number one vehicle.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, Colorado?
Yeah, we were number one in auto thefts. Now we're 3.
Whoa.
Oh, better luck next year, buddy.
Yeah.
Better
luck
buck
next
up, little
year.
beaver.
Mhm.
You'll get back on top, buddy. Can-do attitude and hard work will put you over the top.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta work hard.
That's right.
Gee willikers.
Yeah, that's what happened to my boss last year. He came down here he flew out to Hawaii to his daughter's wedding and got a call from the Denver police saying, "We'd like to speak to you about your vehicle that was in a hit and run." He's like, "What? I'm in Maui." You know, last
Oh
summer,
boy.
one of the hotels here. They feel
Well,
like an inside job, you know. But
yeah. At least they didn't call him about his extended warranty that's about to expire.
Hello, my name is Jason, and I am calling you about the warranty on your 1975 Ford pickup truck. It might just be expiring. This is your lucky day.
If I pop in a couple minutes, I ain't long for this world. I'm tired. I was up at 2 a.m. and then drove down.
Oh,
You look tired, boy. You look tired, son.
I gotta get up at 2 o'clock again tomorrow.
oh yeah. Yeah. You got that morning flight. That's why it's cheaper.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We can sleep all the way there, though. Was it 13 hours? Well,
Oh,
they
God.
stop.
No, it's only about 2:15 to Seattle, and then I want to say like just slightly under 2 to Juneau,
Oh,
and then we got
Is it Ted Stevens?
Juneau.
Are you going into Ted Stevens airport, or
Pardon me?
are you
Ted
going into
Stevens.
Ted Stevens airport, or are you going to Juneau?
Yeah, Juneau, Alaska.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's from Juneau. We have a layover there. It says less than an hour, and then it's I think 15-minute flight over to Petersburg.
Oh, okay.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Mhm.
That's so
I'll
funny.
be there for 3 days by myself.
Mhm.
And then the rest of the gang gets there. And then the next day, Wednesday, we head, the outfitter picks us up in his big boat, carries about 25, 30 people.
Ooh.
And then we get down to the lodge, and then we disperse into our own boats. Is 2 guys to a boat. So,
What are you gonna be gone for? About a month? God, sounds like a.
about 10 days.
That's it. God, sounds longer. That sounds like a long. You'll be down there for a minute. That's cool.
Yeah. Very, very relaxing. Just when you sit and think about the only thing in the world you got to worry about is catching more fish than your buddy.
Yeah, there you go. Or not getting eaten by a bear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
What's the difference between that and Wyoming? You could have done that outside your house, just about. Yeah.
We don't have any. Well, you know what? There was a bear killed up by Devil's Tower last year. Some hunter got it. It was right after I saw it. Wasn't expecting, because we don't see bears in the Black Hills, what they consider the Black Hills, which is like northeast portion of Wyoming. Now you start heading over towards the middle part of the state, what they call the Bighorn Mountains, and then more towards Yellowstone and that. And that's when you start picking up the more bears, especially the grizzlies. But one concern I had about tomorrow and the 2 days following is about 8 miles outside of Petersburg. There's a parking lot, a little dirt parking lot, and it's only about maybe quarter to half a mile walk from the parking lot to the river. But the vegetation is like real close to the path, and it's real high.
Ooh.
And it's like you really can't see very far. And just don't like walking in there, and some bears are white. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's way up there.
Yep.
That's way up there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh, one of my coworkers just got back from Alaska about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
She had a really good time. She said she whale watched, that kind of horse shit, people do.
Wow.
Yeah.
We probably see, and I ain't exaggerating, I'd say 50 to 100 whales a day.
Wow.
All
Awesome. Are they all humpbacks, or are they okay?
Probably.
How about killers?
I'd say about 80% of them are humpbacks. We see. It was funny. My last trip up there, we were actually heading back to Petersburg. Our fishing was done. I'm sitting up at the front of the inside of a cabin. Poor lady. But Bill, the outfitter, goes, "Hey, Ron, there's 3 orcas coming at us right here." And I looked out the front windshield, and this little old lady stood up with her phone. Said, "Oh, where?" I'm like, "Lady, get out of the way!" And I pushed her because I wanted to get the shot. So I go barreling to the back of the boat, and I got out just in time to catch those 3 orcas going down the river.
Jack,
I apologized to her afterwards, but
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Always enjoy. Got 10 guys going this year. We're hoping for 1,000 pounds this year.
Ooh, wow!
We brought back 850 last year, and we got 3 more guys this year. So,
Ooh! How the hell you get all that back? Do you guys ship it somehow?
No, we take it right back on the plane.
What?
Yeah.
What?
They give us it's like a real thick cardboard box, and then it's lined with like a foam with almost like aluminum foil.
No, I get it. They put dry ice in there or something to keep it.
Oh, they have I don't know what you call them, like a super freezer or whatever.
Yeah,
it's those freezers for like
freeze.
30, 40.
It's a gel, some kind of gel or something.
Pardon me?
Is it like a gel or something like that?
No. It's just like a foam covered in almost like a foil. But the whole idea, and I do this with my hunters in Wyoming, it's pack that box as tight as you can.
Right.
Close it and leave it closed. Keep the air out of there. and it's actually
Right.
good for about a day and a half, 2 days. And then Alaska Airlines, if your fish is out of cold storage longer than 8 hours, they will put it in cold storage for you.
Oh, cool.
What?
That's cool.
So you're flying Alaska Airlines the whole way?
Yeah.
From Colorado to That's where you lost me. Cause I'm like 1,000 pounds. You know, could you imagine checking that?
Well,
No, that's-
What does that cost you? If I could be nosy, what does that cost?
The whole trip?
The
or-
shipping of the fish. Isn't that an extra? I mean,
it's-
it's not included in your normal
Yeah,
feed,
it's like
is
an
it?
baggage, $50 a bag, or $50 a box. So as long as it's not over 40 or 50 pounds, and what the outfitter does is they weigh it, so it's like 48, 49 pounds.
Right.
So you don't go over.
No.
And you're bringing like 300 pounds back with you or whatever?
Last
No,
trip,
you're bringing like 100.
we all had like 2.25, 2.5 boxes apiece. So I had 120, 130 pounds of fish I had put in the freezer. That's filet. Yeah. I ate
What
a
kind
lot
of fish?
A lot of fish dinners.
What kind of fish?
Halibut, salmon, and rockfish.
Mm,
Yeah.
Halibut.
delicious.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I
Mhm.
just catch them for the halibut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We catch
Yeah.
it with a halibut. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my
Yuck, 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 yuck.
my last halibut was
I
He's
get-
probably still eating on it. Jesus, that's a
No.
lot. That's a lot of fish, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Be a lot of fish for me anyway. Be a lot of fish for me. I like fish, all right, but oof.
Yep.
I feel a lot of fish. It lasts me all year. 200 pounds of fish, 150 pounds of fish, or whatever.
Let's see.
yeah.
Here is my last.
And I'm taking it you're processing all this fish before you leave.
Oh, yeah. Over
Last one.
Oh,
See, that's
cool.
the problem with fish like halibut and flounder. You don't want to look at it before you eat it because they're fucking ugly.
Oh yeah.
They don't look appetizing,
the uglier
even
the
slightly
fish, the
appetizing.
tastier it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to look at it because it's so unappetizing. It's like, really?
Well,
That's what
yeah.
we're eating?
It's kind of funny, those halibut, they have one eye, and when they
Uh-huh.
come to the top of the water, they'll come straight up, and then they lay flat. And then
Uh-huh.
one eye looks up at you, and then that's when they're like, okay, time to fight. And that's
Ron,
done.
actually, they have two eyes. That one other eye migrates over to one side as they get bigger.
Hmm.
Yeah, when they're a fry, that their eyes are on the opposite sides.
Like a
but
regular
once they
fish?
once they start getting bigger, that other eye starts migrating to one side. That's why they're called flatfish, because
Yeah.
they lay
No,
flat
I'm
on
sure you're not talking about flounder, or flounder and halibut are similar.
They look pretty
they're
cool.
both the same. Yep.
Oh, learn
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Learn something.
And I forget what kind of flounder it is that we
Yeah,
catch up there, but
totally
it's
agree with that,
garbage
Chuck.
fish. Yeah.
Flounder looks really good in a Popeye sandwich.
Yep,
Then we catch,
Yeah, that looks good.
yep, deep fried. Everything
Mhm.
tastes better deep fried.
Mhm. That I agree. And rockfish makes really good fish and chips too.
tacos. Like
Yeah,
tacos.
yeah, fish tacos. Yeah,
Yeah, the
Mhm.
fish taco. Yeah,
yep.
It's like rockfish, like tilapia, or anything like that, or not
No,
really.
like-
no, they're different.
They're like a cod.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
I'm in the wrong hemisphere, am I
Yeah.
not? Yeah, like the cod, halibut, flounder.
Yeah.
That's all what northern hemisphere fish, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need the fish down
okay.
here. They're great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to
I ain't
fuck-
no bluegill, Mike.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
catch lingcod.
Lingcod. My dad used to catch a lot of that out in Puget Sound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have to be a minimum of 36 inches.
Yeah.
36.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they're
They got-
pretty ugly looking fish too.
Barracuda has nothing on them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
They
Yeah,
got
they
huge teeth. I got a picture somewhere of the one I caught last trip.
Oh, barracuda.
No, it was
no,
link,
link cod. Yeah,
but their teeth are like
yeah.
nasty.
Is it the ones where their teeth are all? They're like going every direction.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
sharp. They're like little razors.
Like I said, they're ugly. So these fish are so damn ugly. I don't know who got the idea. Well, this looks appetizing right here. They must have been starving.
Yeah.
They must have been starving, dude. They must have been. That was it. That was all there was.
That's probably why the Filipinos decide, if I have a fertilized egg with a partially developed embryo, that looks yummy. You must have been pretty damn hungry.
Must have been pretty damn hungry. People that started eating chitlins, they must have been pretty damn hungry.
Yeah.
They're pretty damn hungry.
Or haggis. Yeah.
Or brains. Or Rocky Mountain oysters. Or whatever.
We're just going to bring that one up next.
Alrighty.
Catch up there. Yeah, they're
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a mutant out of one of the sci-fi movies. Like some of these fish look like out of sci-fi movies, like they're coming to get you, damn. A nightmare fish.
Here's a picture. It's pretty cool. This is the whales up there. I had my phone out one day, and there was something that caught my attention. I'm like, I'll just get my phone, but I've got cameras all over the boat. But I just grabbed my phone just to get a picture, and I heard this big splash, and I looked over and I went, "Holy shit! This was incredible."
Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
That's a pretty good picture.
That is awesome.
Did you take that with your phone?
Yeah.
Best camera's the one you got in your hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The best camera's the one you have in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's what she said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good time. If you like the fish, it's definitely the place to go. The place is very organized.
Michael Blade.
Hey, Michael Blade.
We're going back for the 5th time.
Yeah,
well, Ron, you know what would be really cool is to get a whale from a drone. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
If you hear Art, I will send you. And just turn the music off so you don't get a copyright. Hold on.
Yeah, we got a crap ton of dolphin using a Mavic 3. When we were off, where were we, in Jersey?
Stingrays, manta rays.
Yeah, we got a crap ton of dolphin. And we get a bunch of those manatees in Florida all the time.
Yeah.
When we're down there around Ken's house. We go out there and there's manatees everywhere. But yeah, I've gotten crap tons of dolphin footage. In fact, I'm bored with it. I'm serious. I have so much dolphin footage, I'm bored with it. It's like, oh, look, dolphins. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, really? Wow.
Now,
Dolphins,
if you got
say,
shark, then you got something.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a lot of shark footage. I'll give you that. I'd love to get a great white breaching.
There's the sharks and there's the swimmers. Yeah, there you go.
Get a drone out there and make your own episode of Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws 5.
Didn't you hear the music?
The Reckoning.
Yeah. Especially that opening scene when that chick is out there swimming.
Oh man, she has such a nice rack too. I mean, that's a part of that movie I remember the most. The rest of that movie's a blur, but that chick.
Yeah.
I was like a teenager too, so that was like woohoo. Yeah. Boobies. All right.
An awakening.
Yeah, that was a hooray, boobies. Anything with boobies in it, I'm on board.
And let's see.
Ron's got too much footage on his phone.
It's when
I sent you a link. Start that at the minute 54 mark and turn the sound off.
Okay.
Mr. Blade.
That was
White Point. A waypoint.
2 trips ago.
Ryan.
Yeah.
There's some real good footage there of the bear and the whale.
Did you say a minute? What?
Minute 54.
50.
154.
Minute 50.
154.
It's some
Oh,
pretty-
Mark White.
Okay. Alrighty. And I have it muted, but I'll mute it again here.
Yeah, just so you don't get a copyright.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And let's see, we
Right
got
there.
it. Oh, all right. Let me see if I can make it full screen. There we go.
And
And
away we go.
Yes, sir.
That's just a clip of one of my videos from up there, but that's where I fished the
Wow.
river.
Hey,
Does he-
boo. Get
I'm gonna say-
picnic basket.
Does
Hey.
so
There's a big, that's a humpback there.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Ah, there she blows, you lubbers.
Mm.
Ah, it's a whale off the poop deck. Arr. Batten down the hatches and get the longboats ready.
There's our
We're
lodge.
going whaling.
You know, I was taking that, I guess, what do you call it, a droney shot back, and I almost didn't see that flagpole. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the name of that lodge? Brokeback? Or I'm just kidding. Brokeback Lodge.
No, that's a great place. Did you ever see that show? I think it's on Discovery or Netflix or something. It's called Port Protection: Life Below Zero. They go up and film these people in a village called Port Protection in Alaska, and it's right around the corner from us. There's always film crews are up there every year. We've been in a couple episodes up there.
oh, cool.
What's so special about them?
What's that?
What's so special about them? Why do they go up there? I'm just curious. I mean,
Yeah,
it's special
yeah.
about every town
There's,
and city
like,
in,
that
in
little
the
village.
world, you know?
I have no idea.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I say,
There was one guy that they kind of filmed quite a bit, and he had a dog, and then he was a super nice guy, and then here one day they don't know how it happened and why he couldn't get out, but his cabin caught on fire and he didn't get out and he died.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, forget what his name was. The whole community really liked him. They're all pretty upset.
Hmm.
But,
Was it an old guy?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I
Probably
forget his-
fell or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got the place on fire and that was it.
See, if you would have had a life alert. Nah. Is it too soon? Too soon? Okay, never mind. Too soon. Life alert. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm doing something I haven't done ever before in my life. My buddy's memorial service was yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking him to Alaska with me tomorrow.
Oh, are you gonna spread the ashes? That thing?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Cool.
Not before.
Hmm.
It's kind of a new experience. I got
That is interesting. Not to go off on a discussion, but I always wonder what's the point of that, because no one believes that the spirit stays with the body, right? No matter what religion we're dealing with here, no one believes that the spirit stays with the body, correct? So what's the point in spreading the body wherever you put the body? And a lot of people do that. They'll pick a special spot to inter their, the dearly
Right.
departed. And it's like, but why? You don't believe. And then they go back to the grave to talk to them. But who believes that the spirit stays with the body? As far as I know, no one believes that. So
Yeah.
I've always found that curious. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Kurt Cobain, they split his ashes into 3 parts and turned them 3 different places. And that
Right.
is kind of, again, it's like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
It might be for the living. Than
Yeah,
for
apparently.
Yeah.
Well, not for the dead. The dead are dead.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. You know, it's just interesting to me. That's all. I've always wondered
Mhm.
about that.
Yeah,
You know?
I was supposed to take him with me last year up there, and because of all his medical conditions and being on oxygen, and because it was a very remote location I went to, was taken in by float plane and lived in a tent for a week and only part-time generator electricity. And
Oh yeah, that
anyhow,
would be good.
long story short, he couldn't make the trip. There was too many dangers, so I went by myself, and he kind of got depressed, and you know, I kind of feel bad. But anyhow, I told his family yesterday. They gave me a little thing of his ashes, and they said, "Do with it what you wish, whatever you feel is appropriate." So I said, "You know what? I'm going to take him with me on the trip." Jealous
There
of, he'll get to stay out there. I have to go.
There you go.
Yeah, but he's got to deal with winter up there, so you get the
Yeah.
better end of that stick.
hmm
Maybe.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. You think winter's bad wherever you are? Try it up there, from what I hear anyway. Obviously, I've never lived there, but
You know, actually, where we are, you're down along the bay, and believe it or not, the winters aren't really that much.
oh, because of the current, because of the current,
Yeah.
ocean currents.
They
Yeah.
say that. I mean, yeah, you get cold temperatures up, but nothing like Fairbanks and
Yeah.
Right.
Noam,
Yeah.
some of those areas that are just
Yeah.
like 80 below zero. You don't get that there.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
We kind of get like Wyoming winters, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the problem with everywhere in the world. You put it all in one basket. You know what I mean? Someone says Alaska, and the first thing you think is fucking cold.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with Texas. You know, people think it's barren desert just about because every movie from Texas, all you see is John Wayne going across the desert or the plains, or like there's never been a tree in Texas ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so you always have that mindset. So that's fair.
People think that about like Wyoming and the Dakotas too, and
Oh yeah,
realize
that's what I think.
How our summers get. Over the past 2-3 weeks, I don't know how many days we've had between 100 and 105. It's been brutal.
Yep.
But you don't get the humidity that like you get.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure you get that. You're Michigan, right?
Yeah, we had some 90s where the humidity was 90.
Yeah.
So you walk out of the house, poof.
Yeah.
You're instantly just
Like a
so
sauna.
top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We get it around Sioux Falls because it's right next to Minnesota, and I think some of the humidity from Minnesota kind of, you know, because they got all those lakes over there.
Well, and you got the Missouri River that goes through there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I know where my rivers go.
You do.
You're so smart, Art. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, you big smarty. You're such a smarty. Yes, you are.
Colorado is the headways to 5 major river systems. Yep.
And
Yep.
those,
We got the Arkansas, South Platte, the North Platte, the Rio Grande, and the Colorado River. Yep. Yep.
we have the North Platte that goes through down around
Torrington, Wyoming. Yep.
Casper, Wyoming.
Yeah. Yeah. It starts here in Colorado and it goes north, and then it kind of meanders west, and then it meets up in North Platte, Nebraska.
Oh, good gravy, worthless fucking information. Wait a minute. Did you say Casper? Isn't that where that rock formation from Close Encounters of the first time?
Devil's Tower.
That's Devil's Tower.
Devil's Tower.
Yeah,
That's not in Casper?
No.
Way east of there.
Yeah.
It's about halfway between Casper and Sundance.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Or Spearfish.
There's the trout that they catch on that North Platte River.
Alrighty. There you go.
Man, I thought that was a pig.
Yeah.
For a minute there.
Rainbow trout. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That must be quite the little fight to get that bad boy on the,
Yeah.
on the pig.
I've picked that up a couple times.
Well, it looks almost like a cut bow or a brown.
It does.
Yeah.
There's a brown here.
And not a brown. Oh.
There's a brown trout here. Same river.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a brown trout. That's. Oh.
Yep. No.
See, that's an okay looking fish. It looks like a regular old fish. His
Mhm.
eyes are on both sides of his head. You know what I'm saying? His teeth aren't all.
Mhm.
You know.
Well, speaking of.
I already got mine in.
Coffee trivia, and Lon's already in this in the chat. So hashtag toffee. We're going to give away some toffee now. So Ron, if you'd like to put in hashtag toffee, maybe you guys could you could win some toffee. And we got DJI Mr. Lee. Hello.
Hello.
I have no idea who that guy is. Well, good to have.
DJ Lee.
Hello, anyway.
Yeah, DJ Lee. Mr. Lee. How you get your shirt so clean, Mr. Lee?
Ancient Chinese secret.
Yes.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh? What was that, Gain? Was that a Gain commercial? No.
No, that was for Calgon, I think.
Calgon?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yep.
I don't remember. I remember that commercial, though. How do you get this? My shirt's so clean, Mr. Lee. He goes,
Hi, Don.
Ancient Chinese secret. And his wife comes out. Ancient Chinese secret holding the box.
Yeah.
Man, what a bitch. You can't let him have this one. You know what I mean? For real? You can't just let him have this win. Yeesh. You know, would it kill you? Oh, there's Don Mud. Don.
Mud Ball. Mr. Ball.
The Donster.
The guy, what is it? The Link Wieners. Yeah, there we go. With his wiener videos. He likes to show off his wieners. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Hey, didn't you send me a video from Don?
Yes.
On Facebook? I didn't watch it yet. You can play it. Can you play it here or not really?
Let's see. There is some music in it.
Oh well, never mind.
Yeah. So, Mr. Lee knows Charles. Okay.
He does.
Oh,
Charles,
is that
No,
why
I just-
you're gaming, guys?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know me. I just said hello to him in the chat.
Oh,
hi
okay.
back.
Okay.
I mean, no disrespect to Mr. Lee, but I'm going to be honest. You don't know me. You don't know my pain.
You don't know me. Yo, don't act like you know me, dog. Yo, you don't know me like that.
Alrighty, we got 12. And we got 24 people. All right, well, that's half the people. Let's get it up to 20. Yeah, if we can. Or at least 15. That'd be
I
nice.
agree. That did look kind of like a salmon, Ron. That one picture. That's one thing I know. Not because I'm awesome, because I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The salmon come up our river every year. And in fact, we build a fish ladder specifically to give them somewhere where they have to jump.
Yeah.
So you go out there every year and watch them jump. You know, and people film it and crap.
Mhm.
I lost a drone like that once, actually. But anyway, you know, and you watch him jump.
Did one of those salmon hit your drone? Is that why you lost?
No. Some jackass decided that would be the perfect place for power lines. Right across where the jump is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right across where the jump is. And I was focusing on the damn salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, power
Just like
lines.
trees.
It's my fault. You know, I mean, I was focused on the damn salmon getting a shot and, caught a power line and bloop right in the river. And I said, packed my shit up and went home. They're like, you're not going to go in after it? I go, fuck no, I'm not going in after it.
Oh, you didn't run downstream to see if it might, go ashore? Flow to shore?
No.
It sank like a rock, huh? It just went boop. And,
don't
oops,
know.
there it is.
I wouldn't know. I packed my shit up and left. I'm like, I'm not getting in there.
What was that? Was that a Phantom or?
No, it's a 3DR Solo.
Oh well,
Yeah, with a GoPro Hero Black on it.
no problem. Yeah, no biggie.
Now those bad boys were like $2,500 when they first came out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they were
Wow.
expensive. The GoPro Hero Black was $400. The Hero 4 Black was $400.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
right.
The gimbal was gimbal was $400. The drone itself was $1,600 or $1,700. The controller was $300 or $400. It was all a la carte. Everything was a la carte. Every battery was $200 or $300. Yeah, everybody thinks that drones are expensive now.
Yeah.
You know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
When I first got, everything was expensive and unreliable when I first got into drones.
My first drone was a Buds 3. I think I paid $100. And
wow, what a bargain!
yeah, what a bargain! All right, let's go ahead and give away this bad boy. So, let's see if I got. I don't think I have a drum roll. All I have is a. All right, and now.
Yay!
Hey, Jane, congratulations.
Congratulations, Jane. I do have your address, and I will send that out for you.
Hooray, Jane! Woohoo!
I may send you some
This
money.
crazy thing.
Have you send me some? That was good coffee. I had
Yes.
You can buy it, Ron. Just in case you didn't know, they sell it on Amazon. I think I finally got rid of it. You could buy it in these. My eyes were bigger than my stomach. It's like a 40-ounce jug of it.
Yeah.
Oh
like,
my effing god, dude! It's like 40 ounces. It's like this big ass thing. I got it, and I'm like,
Was
like,
it,
holy crap.
were they the individual bites that were wrapped? Yeah.
Yeah, Entenmann's. It's like a 40 ouncer, buddy. This is a big ass thing. It sat around my house for about 3 months.
What's the name brand of it?
Entenmann's.
Oh, Entenmann's.
Or-
Enstrums.
Enstrom. Sorry, not Entenmann's.
Enstrums
Sorry.
is totally
Engstrums.
different. Yeah.
My mistake. It's Engstroms, though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Engstroms. I just misspoke.
Yeah. It started with an E. Yeah.
You're close.
It's like $30 for the thing or something like that. I forget what it was.
Well,
It was like
that's probably
20-some
a good
bucks.
price back then. They're still expensive. But they make caramel corn, which is really good. Yeah.
Oh, it does sound good.
And their ice cream, oh my God, it's delicious. And they've got a store in Arvada that I go to once in a while, and I'll say, "Ooh, I got a hankering for double dark chocolate ice cream." And,
Oh,
boy.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
God, I got to do like a triple and quadruple check in this room in the morning. I have got chargers and equipment charging batteries all over the place.
Been there, done that. Mad,
Jan,
so mad.
Ship it to the store. That's the only address I've got. Anyway. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
And if you want, you could send me another. Well, Jane or Brad could send me another care package that I could give away some stuff on this channel. He's done that, and the knives that he's given me were pretty cool. Yep.
I don't remember a knife giveaway.
No, I kept those.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do that. And what else is going on? So went fishing last week. Didn't catch a damn thing, except it was nice to be out of the house for a change. Got my vitamin D, and my buddy Daryl, he's the only one that caught fish. He caught a nice, about a 16-inch channel catfish, which was nice. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. Thanks, Brad. That'd be awesome. Oh, fisheye snack bars and full swinging wieners. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get that song stuck in your head.
Yep.
So that's what that video's about, wieners.
Yep. He's come out with a couple wieners videos.
Well, guys, I'm gonna pull the plug.
All right, Ron, you get some sleep and be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for your flight tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward to
I
it.
can tell you work in the medical field, Ron. You always use like not long for this world. I'm gonna pull the plug. Terminal.
Yeah.
He's always using like terms like that. Just funny. He goes, "Yeah, I'm not long for this world, guys." It's like, wow, okay, Ron. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the plug. Oh, okay.
Pull the plug and
sorry to hear it. It's terminal. Oh,
yeah, it's
okay,
terminal.
Yeah.
Coronary and
Oh, it's like what was it, about 3-4 weeks ago? I was with a patient, and he called us for something that sounded like total minor. The guy meets us at the door, and so what's going on? He told me, like, well, I passed out last night and I just don't feel so good today. And I said, well, do you want to go to the hospital? And he goes, yeah. And I said, our ambulance is right there. I said, do you mind walking right over? It was like 20 feet. So he gets in. We give him a full checkup under the hood. Can't find anything wrong. Everything's vital signs, blood sugar, everything's good. Just start to wheel him into the emergency room. And all of a sudden, I look down at our cardiac monitor. I'm like, oh, shit. And he was in a very lethal cardiac rhythm. And I'm like, hey, he looked up at me. I'm like, I can't believe he's talking with that rhythm. And then I said to him, I said, about 5 minutes later, we got him in there and we're helping the docs and nurses. And I'm like, how do you feel now? He goes, I feel like I'm going somewhere that I don't want to go. I'm like, no, come back. You know? Don't go there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't go there.
Yeah.
And
Seeing some lights in your future. Yeah.
yeah.
Don't go towards the light, buddy.
Yeah. Well, when I had my heart attack, it just was immense pressure on my chest. I wasn't sweating. And my pulse wasn't rapid. Just didn't feel right. So went to the hospital, and they got me in, and they got the EKG, and it says your heart rhythm is fine. And they took some blood, and they said, oh, there's a protein.
Your troponin was up.
Yeah, that was way up. And they said, well, we're going to keep you here and we'll see how it goes. And I got there at maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. And then by 1 o'clock, they checked it again. They said, nope, we're going to send you to another hospital where they have cardiac specialists there.
Yeah.
All right. Got in the ambulance, and they zipped me down to the south end of town and got me checked in the hospital. And I was in for a couple days. And they got me
do a cardiac cath?
Yes, they did. Yeah, they said, wow, your arteries look fine. No, very little calcification. And they said, wow, they look pretty good. And I think what happened is I had the micro vessels. I had a spasm in the micro vessels that caused all that shit.
Yeah.
And it was at the time I was on testosterone treatment, and I was doing that. I think that's what probably kick that off because what it does, it raises your iron level.
Yeah.
And iron, that'll plug up your micro arteries. And I think that's what happened.
Hmm.
So
Mm.
I stopped taking that treatment. And yeah. So.
I'm doing a little fishing myself.
Oh,
Aha.
you are.
Me old whopper.
All right. All
Me old
right.
whopper.
Thanks for meeting up.
All right. Take care. Hey, it was
Okay, Ron.
great to see you.
Safe travels.
Lunch was awesome.
Yeah, that was a good. I enjoyed that lunch. That was good.
Yeah, glad I found
Did
that.
Ron pay? Did Art pay? It's good.
Yes, I did. Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I told him I'll buy next time.
All right, you got it.
Lies.
Send me some of that fish.
What's that?
Bring me some of that fish.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll hook you up. All right, buddy.
awesome.
All right,
Good
guys.
night, Ron.
Good night, Ron.
See you
Take
guys
care.
in a couple weeks.
Take care.
All right. Bye bye.
Oh wow, that was awesome. That was awesome. So, you're a fly fisherman, Ron? I mean, Ron?
No.
Ron. No.
I'm a no fisherman. I do all my fishing at the store.
Ah, okay. Mm-hmm.
I don't have everything at the store. Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah,
I
you
do all my
just
hunting at the store these days too.
okay. Yeah, that's
I
what I
used to fish
gotta
and hunt.
do. That's what I gotta do tomorrow. I gotta get some milk. Yeah, I'm out of milk and some soda out of pop. So I need to get some of that. So busy day today. Went to work and did 5 hours. Then I went and got a oil and filter change. And I went. I got a couple breakfast burritos on my way to my sister's house, and got my laundry, and she gave me some food. So I got corn on the cob, and I got some pork chops and some other veggies that she gave me. So
That's crazy. Your sister served me pork chops when I was there too.
yeah,
Hunting for milk. The milk hunter.
Yeah,
Milk hunter.
then I went home, dropped off my laundry, changed my work shoes, and ran over and met Ron at the restaurant. Had a really nice lunch. We went to Saigon, Tokyo.
No, sounds
And
great.
I had the Mongolian stir fry, my Mongolian beef. It was good. It was really
So
good.
let me get this straight. You went to a place called Saigon, which is in
Saigon.
Vietnam, Tokyo, which is
Yeah.
in Japan, and that Mongolian beef, which is a Chinese dish.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
All right. Alrighty then. Good night, everybody.
it was it's a Asian fusion is what they called it. So they had sushi, all kinds of sushi if you're into that. And they had pho, Vietnamese.
Oh, nice.
Pho. P-H-O. Pho. It's like a
Yeah,
soup
they
Oh.
call it
bowl.
pho.
Fair.
Pho.
Pho.
I thought it was pho.
Yeah.
Pho.
Not pho
It's
you.
fair.
Yeah.
Pho.
So, and then we had cheesecake for dessert.
Nice.
It was really
Oh, and
good.
then we threw a little New England on there. No, wait a minute. Where's cheesecake
Yeah.
from?
Yeah. That'd be more New Yorkish. Yeah.
New
Cheesecake.
Yorkish. Yeah, I was gonna say New England, but probably
No,
New
that's
York.
clam chowder.
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's more what bread pudding, I think, is but Bastin. Yeah.
Boston.
Yes.
Boston.
Indian pudding.
Boston. Boston.
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy. That's all. I'm just saying these Asian restaurants, they just throw 2 or 3 words together that sound like they're Asian and open a restaurant. This is what it seems like sometimes. Like they're
Yeah.
random as shit. Like Saigon, Tokyo, whatever. Singapore or something. It's just like
Mhm.
Jesus.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
both
another
too.
restaurant further south of where we ate that has Thai and Philippine food.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ate there a couple months ago, and it was really good. I had the was it the pancit? I think bihon. I think it was. There's two different kinds of pancit, and it was good. It's really good. But
That's good.
yeah, this the Mongolian beef was really good. It was
Like you're getting ready to move to the Philippines. All you talk about now is Asian food. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I went the other day and I got shrimp fried rice, and then I went 2 weeks ago and I got
Well, and
Thai food.
I like Asian food, not the Vietnamese food. It's really spicy. So is Thai food. So
Yes, I like spicy.
I like
where
spicy too.
the Philippine food is, it's got all kinds of flavors. Yeah, it from bitter to sour to spicy. Yeah, they like to use
Fair.
those little tiny peppers, those little skinny tiny peppers.
I like bird's
Yeah.
eye peppers.
Oh, those are hot. One time where was I? I was at a restaurant with James, and somehow one of those little bastards snuck in one of my fork full of whatever I was eating. And it was a little bit of that, just a teeny tiny piece of that pepper. I'm like, oh God, give me something to drink. I need to wash this down. Boy, was
Milk.
it.
Don't drink water. It makes it worse.
Yeah,
Milk,
yeah.
You gotta use milk.
milk or yogurt.
Yogurt. Yeah. Sushi Alfredo. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a little.
Yeah, that. Well,
Sushi
I
Alfredo.
think Dominic would probably like that. It's a little Italian flavor to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sushi with Alfredo on it. Fuck,
Yeah,
it might be good. Alfredo sauce is good with rice, by the way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alfredo
I've
sauce
made it.
and rice.
I've
Really
made
great.
it. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I've made it. Yeah, chicken Alfredo and rice. I didn't feel
Yep.
like dealing with pasta, so I made rice
Mhm.
instead. It was good. Yeah. It's pretty funny though. That's all. It just always cracks me up. That's all. The restaurant concept. You know, you watch one of the Gordon Ramsay shows, and he just tears them up for that kind of bullshit. Because like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you got like 100 items on your goddamn menu. On one side of the menu, you got French fries. On the other side, you got some crazy ass or Asian dish or something. You're like, what the hell, man? You got
Yeah.
Mexican shit over here. You got tacos, and then you got chitlins or something. I mean, it's insane. It's like choose a lane and get in it. You know what I mean?
That's like Uncle Roger. He likes to, critique those restaurants, especially when they try to make Asian food. And he goes after Gordon Ramsay and Jamie Oliver, and who is Rachel Ray? Oh God, he really tore her up.
You went after Ramsey? What did you go to, like Ramsey Steak or something?
No,
And
he
didn't like the food?
He watches their videos and he critiques them. And he goes, No, you don't. No, you don't put that in Asian food. That's dumb. No, we don't.
None of it's authentic.
Yeah,
none of the Mexican food that we eat is authentic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, we don't. Oh, we don't boil our rice. We put rice in rice cooker. We don't want rice that falls apart. We want, yeah. Oh, that's right, Warren. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
And I'm with Cool Cat. I mix all kinds of goofy shit up. I'm a bachelor, man.
Yep.
There's no telling what I'll make. I just open the cupboard and go, that's what's in the freezer and that's what's in the cupboard, huh? And I'll just make something. But so I understand that. I'm just saying though, it's just kind of like weird. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's just funny. That's all. Some of these joints, they have no identity. You go in and it's just like, Jesus Christ. Could you imagine being a cook there? Where you got to cook. 1 minute you're trying to make, fried chicken Southern style. And the next minute you're trying to make, freaking pork lo mein or something.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes later, you're trying to make, whatever, ravioli or something. It's just like,
Ravioli.
yeesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeesh, man.
And how about goulash? Yep.
I like goulash. It's super
Yep.
easy to make. I make it all the time because
Oh,
I can
me
make it in
too.
one bowl just about.
My favorite way to do it is in the crock pot. Let it cook for a few hours. Oh, that's the best way. One
What do you
time
do?
I
You cook the
did-
meat in the sauce. You cook the meat in the sauce, and then do you cook up the pasta? Do you put pasta in yours, macaroni
Yes,
or
I do.
whatever?
Mhm.
Do you do that? But you do that last, right? Otherwise,
Right.
your macaroni would be all.
Oh yeah, I know. I did that once where one time I put the noodles in. I didn't boil them because I wanted the juices to kind of soften them up and give them that flavor.
Yeah, how'd that go?
They were a little al dente when I did that.
Well,
Then another
I'm no
time,
expert. Yeah,
I
go ahead.
boiled the noodles, put them in there, and I left them in too long, and they
Yeah.
kind of got mushy. But it
I think
was
you can get away with that if you use fresh pasta. I think you can
Yeah.
get away with that if you use fresh pasta. But if you're using dried pasta, you have to get it at least halfway there before you put it
Right.
in, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, we got itchy.
Hey,
Sam.
that's Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Good to see you, Sam.
Sam.
Boy,
What's up, smooth balls?
a long time since he's been this way. Good to see you. All right. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
So-
not an expert, like I said, but I do believe you want to get if you're using dried pasta, you want to get it about halfway there before you
Yeah.
mix it in with the sauce. Then you want to finish it off in the sauce.
Yeah.
So then it does what you want it, to soak up some of the flavor from the
Yeah.
sauce.
Well, do you put Worcestershire sauce in your goulash?
No, not
No,
because I don't want to, because I don't keep Worcestershire sauce around my house. I'd probably put it in there if I kept it. You using a red sauce or a brown sauce?
It's brown sauce. Yeah.
Okay. I usually
Yeah.
go mine's usually red, so it's not authentic goulash. You know what I mean? It's not Hungarian.
Okay, yeah,
It's a red sauce usually.
yeah, it's more of a reddish brown when I'm done with
It's like
it.
a gravy. It's like a gravy
Yeah.
when you do it, right?
Yeah. I do put spaghetti sauce in it. A little bit of that.
You do?
And I put tomato paste, and then I put diced tomatoes.
Where do you get the
And-
brown from?
Well, the meat kind of browns it up a little bit, gives it that.
Ah.
Yeah, because I use ground beef, and then I'll cook it on the stove. I might put mushrooms in it, or I might put some minced garlic in the meat, cook it up,
Mhm.
or chopped onions, cook it up, and usually I'll put an onion in there, chop it up, throw it in there. It gets all cooked up, and you into nothing
Yeah.
almost.
Nah.
It gives you,
Yeah, I do
you a nice onion flavor to it. Sometimes I'll put green bell pepper, chop it up.
Yeah, most people put green bell pepper in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And paprika and Italian seasoning.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I use cube steak when I make it.
Oh.
I don't use hamburger because that just sounds like spaghetti.
Hamburger.
He's like ground. Yeah, kind of like ground hamburger helper. Yeah, I make bachelor chow is what I make. Everything I make turns into bachelor chow.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like,
that's basically what I do too. And sometimes I'll take a photo just to show off my culinary skills on Facebook. And
I would never do that.
One of my Russian friends would say, "Where are your vegetables? Why aren't you eating vegetables? Where's the greens?"
Yeah,
And
Tom.
she just likes to give me shit once in a while.
Oh, it's a girl. Oh.
Yeah. Olga.
Olga. How atypical.
Yeah.
A Russian lady named Olga. Well, I've never heard that before.
Well,
wow. No way. Really?
she's actually from the Ukraine, and her Ukrainian name is Olechka,
Olichka.
but the Russian version is Olga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
I'm
her
waiting for all the
sister's
loose.
name is
Go ahead.
Lubov.
Rubov.
Yeah, or Luba for short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that glut of Ukrainian women to materialize because it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
The last time they had a big skirmish over that way, there was a shit ton of little blonde-haired, blue-eyed girls looking to get married.
Russian gals.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's Slovenes and
Yeah.
Slavic girls right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Dom's got his eye on a couple.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, they're all fit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
None of them are overweight or anything like that. That's the problem we only have here. That's what they say anyway.
Yeah.
Our diet is so bad that 50% of our population, or 60, 70, 80% maybe even, are pre-diabetic. That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Filipino gals, you get a mixed bag there. A lot of them are skinny gals, but they're cute too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so cute. Yeah.
My honey, she just little. She's thick. She's cute.
You gotta watch it, buddy. I don't know if she watches your show or not. But
No, she doesn't.
You better. Well, you better.
Well, she's not fat. She's not. No.
I can just see it. You say something off color, and you know.
Yep, that's right, Michael.
Yep.
Garlic bread. Yep. Oh, you know what's good is sourdough bread. You cook it like a toast, slather butter on it, and put some garlic sauce on it. Oh, God, that's good. Good
Isn't that
stuff.
garlic bread?
Yeah, just
what's the difference between that and garlic bread?
Garlic
bread isn't made with sourdough. Is that what it is?
sourdough, one is not. Yeah.
No, gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Mhm.
It's maybe like regular old bread, right?
Hmm.
Garlic bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a big baguette.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's just.
What else? They also make good hamburger buns too. Yeah, if you toast them. What I like to do is throw a little bit butter in the pan and put a slice in there and get browned on one side. Then you take your hamburger and cook it up.
Yep.
Throw
Sweet
that on
French
there.
bread. Yep.
Ketchup and mustard.
Tomato sauce.
Yep.
ArtCo Drones, Cooking and Entertainment.
Yeah, there you go.
And recipes.
No, you gotta go to
Chef Boyardee again.
Boyardee. Yeah, that's my.
Yeah, Chef Boyardee is back.
Haven't done anything on that channel in a long time.
Oh, maybe it's
You have a
time.
cooking channel. That's right. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This dude has a
Maybe
cooking channel. I
it's
forgot all
time.
about that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's time to stop doing birthday shout outs and make
Yeah,
birthday
there
cakes.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, like cook
By the
something.
way, that one video that I was talking about, it's now 25K.
Yeah.
Woo.
I don't know what the heck I did. It just, I just found a video and I made some comments on it, and all of a sudden it started off real slow, and all of a sudden, boop, there it is.
Just gained
6
traction.
weeks later, I'm at 25K. Yep.
It's a lottery. You'll never find out.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
yeah.
You just won the lottery.
Yeah.
It's briefly today we have Metro Cruise, right? So
Yeah.
I took the Mavic Mini 4 Pro, and I just was flying it just to get some shots of the cars or whatever. This freaking sheriff's deputy comes up to me and he goes, "You're not allowed to fly drones around here." And I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Well, there's an event. You can't fly around events." I go, "You know what? I'm black. I'm not going to argue with the cops. I know where that ends." But I'm like, dude, no, but I looked at him. I said, "Man, you the police don't. You don't own the airspace, bud. You can't tell people where they can and can't fly, man. I'm standing on a public sidewalk, flying in the federal airspace. You, as a county official, don't have the right to tell me that I can't fly here. You don't.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is they'll just make up something to charge you with, and then you got to spend weeks of your life fighting it. Now, eventually you'll win because they honestly don't have any jurisdiction. They can't tell me I can't fly.
Ryan Latourette to help you out.
Yeah. But they'll be
Latourette
trying, but
is
they'll
the
write
main
you up for
tool.
shit. They'll do reckless endangerment, or they'll write you up.
Yeah.
They'll come up with something to write you for, and then you got to spend your time fighting it, But yeah, I was like, I just go, okay, man. And then he just kept yelling at me. I'm like, look, bro, do you see me flying a drone? No. Well, I'm just letting you know. I go, yeah, you did. And I put my drone away. So shut up. Stop talking to me. I did. I said, dude, now's the time to stop talking to me. I put it away. You saw me. I landed it, put it away. Done conversation.
Maybe he thought you were going to go down a couple blocks and fly it again.
Oh, no, I could have.
Yeah.
You already know. I got my Mavic 3 with me, too. I know the Mini gets good range and stuff, but you know what? I don't trust it like I trust my Mavic 3. It's just that simple. Yeah, but I could have just gone a mile up the road and flown my Mavic 3 around his head a couple times. I thought about it. Don't think I didn't. I got in my car and drove away, and I got about half a mile away, and I go, I thought about just pulling over, because I'll launch my Mavic 3 off the hood of my car, or the roof of my car. I have a sunroof. Launch off the roof of my car, and I fly it back and fly it around his head a couple times, and then fly back. Do a what was his name? Paul Wedgenbig or whatever. Do a Wedgenbig real quick, fly around the cop's head a couple times, and then then start a GoFundMe when I get in trouble. But anyway, but in any case, I
could buy your drone, and then you could ask me for it back for half the money that I paid you for. Yeah, there you go.
No, I just looked at the cop and I go, yeah, whatever, man. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. Well, there's an event going on. So, number one, the event is people driving up and down the public street like we do every day. There's not a parade going on. You know what I mean? There's not speeches. There's not. Yeah, my Hubson or my Femi. Oh, I finally gave away the 2 EXO drones. I talked about the giveaway. I forgot about them. Billy sent them to me when they first came out. They're still in the box. I tripped over them the other day. I'm like, oh, fuck. These stupid EXO drones. But, yeah, they just, I just looked at them. It's not worth it. Like I said, it's not worth it. You get in an argument with them, he'll come up with some excuse, to harass you, even if you're innocent as hell. I've had cops look me in the face and tell me, yeah, I know you didn't do anything, but I can come up with something, and then you're going to spend all your time fighting it. That's the problem.
He could get you for flying while black.
You know what? That's probably it. No, I'm not even going. There's a racial component to it. I'm just saying he's a cock. I was standing right in front of him flying their drone. I mean, they were 20 feet from me, max. They were across. I was standing on the sidewalk, and they were in the middle lane of the road. It's a 5-lane road that everybody drives up and down. And they were just sitting in the middle of the lane of the road, watching the traffic go back and forth to make sure nobody does anything stupid, I guess, apparently, on motorcycles, on police bikes. And so I flew up and down the road a couple times just to get, and I was flying down the middle too, because I didn't want to be over the cars. I didn't want to be over the people. So I flew down the middle lane to get shots of the cars. You know what I mean? And he's sitting on his bike and he yells over, "Hey, you can't fly that here. There's an event going on." I go, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, you can't fly that here." I go, "Ugh, fine, whatever." And I brought it in and landed it. You know what I mean? I was like, whatever, dude. Hand landed it, put it away. And he's still yelling, "Yeah, you can't fly." I go, "Dude, you already told me. Done. See, put it away. Am I still flying? No, I'm not flying, right? Okay, leave me alone then. Don't bother me. You've solved it. You've cracked the case. Serpico. Oh,
Oh,
fucking
there
go
you
away.
go. There you go.
Go away. Leave me
That's
alone.
what you should have said.
Yeah. Well, I did tell him. I said, okay, done. It's away.
Oh, good,
Well, I'm
good.
just letting you know. Oh, yeah, no, you did. I put the drone away. Stop.
Mhm.
You know, pack your ego back up in a suitcase somewhere. You know what I mean? Fuck, go back to loitering around watching the girls walk by.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, or whatever they're doing.
Mhm.
Sheesh. But yeah, I don't like that very much. But I understand they have a job to do, so I try to be as cool as possible. But
Yeah.
I don't like being harassed by the police for no reason. It's like I don't like that. They don't have the authority to tell me I can't fly my drone. That's the stupidest thing.
Right.
Period. They don't have the authority. So I took his license plate number down and shit. I know people with the county sheriff's office. We do work for them. I know their boss. Actually, I just had a meeting with him like 3 months ago about some doors we have to put in for him at the jail.
Harry.
So, you know, I'm deciding if I want to call him or whatever, and just have a discussion with him about it.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we should educate his people that they don't have jurisdiction over the airspace. They don't. They just don't. You know. So whatever.
Yeah. Good.
What's up, Ben
Good
Real?
for you. You didn't cause a scene. You just kind of you were
No, I
chill
just had
about
fun.
it. Yeah. You put it away. You didn't make a scene. Yeah.
No. Comply now, complain later.
Yeah. There you go.
That's the way to go. And I'd always tell people that. Comply now, complain later. I get it. You know, you see all these First Amendment guys and all these other guys, and they get all in the cops' faces and call them names and flip them off and get all loud with them and stuff. Or brothers get out of their car. You just pulled me over because I'm black, you know. And it's like, I understand the frustration and the anger and the this and the that and the other. And you might be 100% right. I don't know. However, these cops can hem you up for all they got to do. They got a piece of paper and a pen, and they can just start writing shit. And you, no matter what the law says about innocent until proven guilty, bullshit. You still have to go to court. You have to take time off work to go to court. You might have to get a lawyer. You might have to put up bail money. You know, you might have to this, that, and the other, yada, yada, yada. Taking time out of your life or whatever. You might spend the night in jail. Who knows? You know, and is it worth it? 9 times out of 10, it's not. In principle, it seems like it should be. But 9 times out of 10, who wants to spend the weekend in jail so you can stand up for your principles? I mean, it sounds good on the paper, but in real life, nah, man, I want to, you know, go do something else tonight as opposed to sitting around jail with a bunch of drunk people probably. You know. So I'm like, let me just put this shit away. Let him have his way. He can. And I could have went a mile down the street if I cared, because there was 3 other drones overhead. By the way, when he was bitching at me, I looked up. It's like looked like a Mavic 2 or a Mavic 3. I wasn't sure because it was up there a little bit, and then like a Phantom. It's like a Phantom 4 or something up there too. So there's like 2 or 3 other drones flying around too, but he didn't see them with a controller. He just happened to see me with a controller. That's what it boiled down to. Because I wasn't trying to hide it. Like I said, I was fuck, man. 2 lanes away from him. I was perpendicular, 2 car lanes away from him. You know, I wasn't trying to sneak around and do it. Yeah. So, anyway, that's my little interaction with the police today. I didn't die and I didn't end up in jail. So,
that's good.
That's a good day in the hood, yo. That's a good day in the hood. A good day in the hood.
So that's it. Haven't been playing with these for a while. I've just been busy with work and just slammed with work. So I talked to my boss a couple days ago and I said, "Hey boss, you need me to come in Saturday?" "Yeah, we got a whole bunch of springs for Airbus, you know."
Oh, okay.
So I come in because last night before I left, I had this big bin full of parts, 1,000 pieces. And I was just starting to get into them, and I have a little note on there that's by the lady that cuts the parts up. And anyway, it says, "For art, do not touch Jackie." And so I left that there, and I get to work, and I'm like going, "Oh, fuck, the thing is empty." Those assholes, one of the assholes, second shift did it. And I had to hunt around for some piddly ass work that I could do to eat up 5 hours. And I found these little teeny tiny parts. I'm like, going, they could, and it's already, most of it has been done. And they could have finished that up because of my fingers. You know, they're a pain in the ass for me to do. These other parts that were waiting for me, yeah, were just perfect for me. And that's, you know, why they set it aside for me to do, to keep, because there are certain things I cannot do. No, they want to go do the fucking easy shit because they don't want to work on the hard stuff. And then I'm out of work. Shit.
Art, are you sure that note didn't read, "Art, don't touch Jackie"? You know, she's tired of you touching her. You know, "Art, don't touch Jackie." Oh yeah, here you go, Kira Show. "Did I do that?" So there you go. You want me to do the Steve Urkel? "Hey, big guy, did I do that?" So there you go.
So I got to talk to the boss on Monday. It could have been the dumbass supervisor on second shift. Probably said, "Yeah, go ahead," because it wasn't a priority job. You know, if it would have said priority, you know, I have no problem with second shift finishing up. You know, that's kind of expected. But it wasn't a priority job. And one of my friends that he was working there with me this morning found the finished product. So now I know who did it because it had her stamp on it. So talked to the boss on Monday. "Hey, Andreas, yeah, I came in Saturday. And guess what? That big bin of parts that I was supposed to work on, you know, somebody did them all before I got here."
Right.
Yeah. So
Do
either
they do that all the time? Is that all the time? That's happened all the time?
It's been happening again for a while there. It was happening, and then Andreas talked to him, and it was cool. Then we got some new people in, and now, you know, they're starting to do it. And it's like, you know, you need to talk to these people and say, "Hey, you know, Art's kind of, you know, he can't work on really teeny tiny parts or certain springs he cannot do, and that's why we set these aside for him. So he's busy. Please, if you are out of work, go back to where the work orders are and get some work. Don't come over to my station and grab something off of my station and start working on it." Yeah. It doesn't have your name on it. Whose name is on it? It's Art. You know?
Yeah. ArtCo Drones and Entertainment and Disgruntlement. Disgruntled worker.
That's right.
Yeah. And worker arbitration. Yeah.
Yeah. But at least lunch was good and the breakfast burritos were awesome. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So that
overall, it was a decent day.
Yes, it was. Yes. Got to see an old friend I hadn't seen in a long time. Last time I saw Ron was when I went up to his place.
Ron?
Yeah. Went up to his house up in when you still lived in South Dakota. And he almost took me off the side of that mountain there.
I remember.
Yeah, oh God. It's like, could you scoot it over a little bit, Ron? And getting a little close to that edge.
You're lucky you weren't riding with us in Colorado when we went to go see Sean. Wow. My camera. I went to go see Sean, man. I thought Ken was going to lose it. They were driving so close to the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he was flying, too, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Ken don't know mountain driving. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. He's a
Air
cool
5
guy.
Pro is going to come out towards the end of the month. I mean, that's something anyway.
Ooh,
Not
cool.
that. I mean, the Action 5. Excuse me, the Action 5 Pro.
Action 5, yeah.
Yeah, what did I say? Air 5? Ugh,
Air 5.
the Action.
Oh my
Yeah, the
God.
Action 5 Pro.
Moving along on
Yeah.
those air drones. Yeah, they got the Air 4 out. And
So
so
the Air 3S is coming out.
yeah, that's right. So
Someday.
what's the deal on the Air 4? How is that better than
mean
the two? Is it
You
the
mean
camera?
you mean the Action 5 Pro?
No, the
We're
Air
talking about the Air 3S. Air 3S?
Yeah, Air 3S. That's
Okay.
supposed to have 2 cameras on it.
Yeah, still 2 cameras, but I think they're 2 1-inch though.
Ah, okay.
So, or at least one of them is 1-inch. You know, they're keeping it kind of close to the vest on the 3X. You
right.
know, it's kind of annoying, but they can actually keep a secret when they want to. It's kind of funny how they can conveniently keep one secret, but then another product will be leaked to high heaven.
No.
But then there's another product where you don't even hear nothing about it till it comes out, like the Mini 4K. Was it Mini 4K?
Charles,
What was the drone that came out recently that came out and the Avata 2? The Avata 2 kind of came out and no one knew that much about it, right?
Yeah.
I think it was the Avata 2. It just kind of suddenly showed up and everybody's like, what the hell?
Mhm.
Was it the Avata 2? It feels like it's the Avata 2.
Yeah, the Avata 2 was a big improvement over the Avata. It was, when you gimbal the camera, you don't see the prop guards in the photo.
Yeah.
Where in the old one, yeah. And, there was a big improvement in the goggles and the motion controller 3, which was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And better camera, a little bit better camera. I mean, the pictures were just sharp as you could be. I like it, and I'm waiting for their what is it, the RC3. I'm waiting for the price of that to come down. Then I might get that. Yeah.
Oh, with the sticks, you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I regret buying the RC3. I thought it was a waste of time because I don't like flying the Avata 2 with the regular controller. I'd rather just use the motion controller.
Oh, okay.
I thought I'd never say that, but the Avata 2 just doesn't freestyle with the shit, right? So what's the point? You know what I mean? Other than you get a few more miles per hour, of course. You get to go a little faster. I wish they'd open manual or at least faster speed with the motion controller, because that's the only thing you gain. This is my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
I do like the goggles on the Avata 2, and I did get bound with the old goggles and controller and kind of like that. And then last weekend when I went fishing, another friend of ours, he brought his Avata 2, and he was flying that around with the motion controller. And I said, well, I know with the RC, I could gimbal the camera up and down. He goes, you can do the same thing. All you have to do is, I'm like, oh shit, oh crap, I could just.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No,
yeah,
I
you
didn't.
didn't gimbal the camera using the motion controller.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. And I'm like,
yeah.
So that made. So I'll go back to flying it with the motion controller and think about it and go, maybe I like the motion controller better. And I'll just get rid of the Avata. You know,
Right. Yeah.
I got 3 batteries control. The thing I don't like, the batteries is what's better on the Avata too. You could just pop them right out. Where the other one, you got that stupid plug. You got kind of
Yeah, goof around. Yeah.
yeah. And they're big too. And then that strip plug that comes with it, where you plug them all in, and it's,
I hated that thing too.
the only
It's
upside
annoying.
is it is small and easy to stow away. But I like the battery charger on the Avata too. It's kind
You
of
like
like
the banks.
the banks. Yes, you just pop them right in, stick your plug in, and do it that way. I like that a lot better. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a little bit wider than the old Avata, and it just seems to fly a little better too, I think.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. I'm just not into it. You know what I mean? But and I hate the goggle experience. I was hoping that the not the FPV RC3, which is annoying, then the regular RCN13 that's coming out with a Neo. What would be nice is if you could fly the Avata 2 with that controller.
Ooh. I imagine
then you wouldn't have to use goggles and stuff. Then you wouldn't have to use goggles.
Yeah,
Now, that would be pretty sweet.
They'll probably have a firmware update for it.
Well, we'll see. But that would be nice. As far as I'm concerned, if you could fly the Avata 2 with the RC2 or the RC3, where are we at now? Is it the RC2? The one with the screen for the Mini 4 Pro, that's RC2, right?
Yeah.
If you could fly the Avata 2 with the RC2, I would do that. I'd rather do that because I like the Avata for the most part. It's a nice stunt drone, it's something to fly through gaps and shit like that.
Right.
That kind of the close to the ground stuff, through gaps, shooting through the woods kind of stuff. You wouldn't necessarily want to use a Mavic 3 or even a Mini 4 Pro. But this drone, you got the prop guards built in. It seems okay. But I don't like the goggles experience at all. I don't like goggles. I don't like having them on.
The goggles. Yeah. Because it gets me, I think a better view, I think. I like the experience.
I can understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not for everybody, some people. Yeah, so.
You see those glasses Ken had in his last video?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, those are interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. And now that I got my internet all back together, because right before the show, I'm like, why I am not getting any internet? What the hell? So I get on my phone, to Xfinity, and they said, "Oh, well, you haven't paid your bill." I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute, it's not due till the 26th and it's 24th." So what I did was, do you have Rocket Money? It helps you to keep track of all your subscriptions.
Oh, you mean like QuickBooks?
Yeah.
You mean like QuickBooks?
Like yeah.
Oh, it's an accounting.
Yeah, it does
software?
that.
Oh.
It keeps track of your credit cards and shit like that. Well, they got a feature that sold me on it was, we can negotiate a better deal on some of your products, like for your internet. And I said, "Oh, that's cool. I have, Xfinity." And they said, "Okay, we could do you better." And they go, "Okay, cool." And they said, "Oh yeah, we cut it in half, and here we'll pay it for you. You just pay us." And well, they didn't, and I got stuck with, I hadn't paid for a couple months. I'm like, "Oh, holy shit!"
Oh, you're lucky it was still on.
Yeah,
You're lucky it was still on at all.
so I had to pay the effing bill just before the show, and otherwise there wouldn't be a show tonight, because when I got home from Ron's, I was going to check out some videos, before the show, and I'm like, oh, what the hell is going on? So I went and checked my modem, and it's blinking. I'm like, oh, what the hell is that? What's up with that? So I unplugged it, count to 15, plugged it back in, and it goes through all the rigmarole and shit like that. And it's still blink, 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 blink. I go to my laptop, it says there's no connection. There's no internet. And I go back and I hit the, they have a reset button on that. And I held that for a few seconds and it went through and I'm like, oh shit. So I just happen to have an app on my phone for it spin.
Well,
and
of course.
I checked that and it said, oh, you haven't paid your bill. I'm like, oh shit. So I paid that, got it all up to date, and like 15 minutes before the show, and I'm all backed up and God, what a pain in the ass that was. So that's my rant, and I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming.
Coming up
You
to 2
all have
hours.
a great- Yep, just keeping it down to 2 hours. And sorry, Bill, I'm sorry you couldn't make it. Yeah, he's a little. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a couple minutes. So anyway, have a great weekend. Come over to my conservative channel tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about. The DNC convention. Oh boy, there was a lot of
And RFK.
and
RFK
RFK,
situation.
and we'll talk about how my governor of my state, how he just lied through his effing teeth about Project 2025, how he misrepresented everything in it, probably didn't fucking read it, so he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's just giving talking points at the convention. Anyway, go check that out tomorrow, same time as this show. You all have a great week. And take care, everybody. And remember, keep them flying. Bye-bye.
Good night, folks.
Bye.